Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, good day, good whenever you decided to watch this, good that time. I know what you're thinking. Mr. Ans is rocking a pretty awesome fringe, yet not being able to get his hair cut, looking good, looking a bit down with the kids, returning to his teenage years. I'm pretty happy with it as well, the little sweep over. I'm not quite daring the top knot yet, but you never know. You never know what this isolation does. So I could be back at school with a top knot before you know it. Although I think for my own sake, let's hope not. Anyway, for my assembly today, you'll be surprised, or not at all, that I've chosen a book that I'd like to share with you, which was always going to happen, wasn't it, with my obsession. I've chosen this book called Under the Same Sky. It's not actually my book. I've had to borrow it. Some of you may know that I now have a baby daughter who was born nearly 3 weeks ago, so she's very, very young. And this book here is a present that my mum, so my mum being her grandma, sent to her. It's something that I really like, and we feel it's quite important that I've been reading to her, because obviously she hasn't had a chance to meet her grandma yet, because we're all having to stay separate and everything, and that's something that I know that a lot of people are having to do, and you're all having to do at home with your families and your friends, and it's sometimes it's quite hard, but it's something that in this book I quite like the message that goes with it. So I'm going to read it to you. It's called Under the Same. I'll come close to the camera. So it's called Under the Same Sky. It's got some lovely illustrations as well. It's by Bretta Teckentrup. She's got some other great books as well. We live under the same sky in lands near and far. We live under the same sky wherever we are. We feel the same love in the cold ice and snow. We feel the same love where soft meadows grow. We play the same games where the hills touch the sky. We play the same games where the grass grows so high. We sing the same songs across the same seas. We sing the same songs caught on the breeze. We face the same storms where dark forests grow. We face the same storms where wild rivers flow. We dream the same dreams, whatever the weather. We dream the same dreams, and we dream them together. And there's also another thing that I like looking at in books as well, and that's who the books are dedicated to, and who the author has written the book for, so to speak. And what I really like in this book is that she's just written, you'll be able to see there, for a united world. And that's something that I think is particularly important now, and in our current situation, which is hard, it is tricky, is that actually we all do stick together, and we are all on the same side, and we make sure that we are looking out for each other. We may not be next to each other, and we may not be able to see people in person, but actually we can still be there to talk to people. We can talk to them on the phone, we can do video chats or whatever with your family, and that's something that I know that I've been doing a lot of, and I found that that's been a really nice thing to do, where you can still communicate and check up on people. As I said, this is something that I've been reading with my daughter. I know she's quite young, and I know she probably doesn't understand what it's going on about, but one thing that I like to do with her is we like to go outside, and we like to look up at the sky, and although I know that she can't see a lot of her family, she can't meet them yet, but actually we know that we can go outside and we can look at the sky, and I can tell her that actually her grandma, her grandpa, her family, her friends that she can't meet yet, they're looking at that same sky as well. And so even though these people may seem so far away, they are still sharing that same sky. And they're going through the same things and they are still there. And actually, when we're able to, we will all be together again. And that actually people aren't as far away as they feel. And I think that's something that's really important for us all to remember at the moment. And it's a positive message, and it's trying to really bring positivity to the way that we think about things. Anyway, I'm really hoping that whenever it is, I get to see you all soon. I know that a lot of other people have mentioned in their videos that they miss everyone, obviously. That you don't become a teacher without wanting to talk to children, even though I know I am the stroppiest teacher in the entire world. I do occasionally smile. I just don't like you to see it. But I can't wait to see everyone again, and just see some smiles, hear some laughter, and when you come back, whenever that is, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So I hope you're all doing well, and I can't wait to see you when we can.